I really don't know what to say right now. Um, I would just like all of you to uh, click this link and check out this story. And like, it's it's just so sad. It's so sad. I'm not gonna say the direction in which uh, we are headed as a people because I mean I've only been alive for 25 years and only been in the real world for 7 or 8 of those. So really, I don't know like if it's getting better or if it's getting worse. But it's just sad when I see stuff like this because it's like where I don't know like is I don't know like I know I know parenting is the hardest job on earth. Well, one of the hardest jobs on earth. Just being a parent and, being there for your children emotionally, physically, financially, you know, I understand that. And, looking back on my childhood, I always, thought, my mom did a great job, don't get me wrong, but, there were always those little things that you say, well, she could have been there for this, or she could have done that better, or whatever. But I thank the Lord above that, regardless of what, I feel that she could have done better. Like when I say she did a great job, it's because she would have never allowed the three of us, me, my brother, and my sister, to be involved in anything, close to this. Like, granted, my sister, she got in a couple fights, back in her day. But, like, she had the common sense that, there's a difference between a fist fight and, this. Like, this is, like, why, what do you think? And that's the thing, like, they don't think. Like, granted, they're children, and so they don't know any better, and we need to hold ourselves accountable because they learn this behavior from us. Like if you pick up a blunt object and you hit someone in the head with, a lot of force, they don't just fall to the ground like in a cartoon or something. Like you can cause serious brain damage and if not, like in this situation, kill the person. And these are children. Like if these were adults, you could shake your head and be like, we got to do better or say something like that. But these are children. Like I don't know what grade that boy was in, but he couldn't have been in no more than like ninth, maybe 10th grade. And now like his life is ended, and his family has to deal with that. Like, do you, it's like so sad, and like I just I just hope that I mean I don't. It's so fucked up. But like I said, we seriously need to hold ourselves accountable of our actions. I mean, I know it's nothing. Like I'm not saying wake up tomorrow and be Patty Perfect or the perfect angel or anything like that. But like just when you're getting yourself into certain situations, just think about what you're doing before you act. You know what I'm saying? And I know like people say, "Oh, well, I just blacked out and I just, it just happened." But like in reality, that very rarely happens where you just black out and it's just an instant like reaction. Like you can notice things building up. And fucked up example, but I'll use it. on Real Housewives of Atlanta this past week when Kandi, like she said, she felt herself building up, and she felt the tension between her and Nene building up, and had she not backed up and walked away, they probably would have, got into a physical altercation. And that's what I'm saying. Like, when you feel yourself, like, you don't always have to get the last word, or you don't always have to be the baddest bitch. Because in the end, the baddest bitch, she might be the baddest bitch, but usually the baddest bitch doesn't, or the, top dog, whatever you want to call it, they don't last for long. You can never sit on top forever. Eventually somebody's going to come for you, and they're going to bring you down. And hopefully you just go down a couple notches and not to the bottom, which would be the equivalent of death. But I don't know, like, this seriously just fucked up my day. I know. It's so sad. I mean, because these children do not learn this stuff just from TV or movies. They learn this from real life. They learn this from us. Like, they see, and like this same scenario can be used in any spectrum, across the spectrum, universally. Like, in this lifestyle, we do a lot of fucked up shit, and things that just, we shouldn't be doing, and the younger generation is looking at us. And granted, as you get older and you get mature, you learn, and you mature, but most of the time you know what you're doing. It's just that once you get older, you get to the realization, okay, I don't need to be doing that anymore. But you knew it all along. So why not just stop now? And show the younger generation that there's more to this lifestyle besides fucking around with everybody, or whatever. Like, just think about it this way. Just think, everything you're doing, there's somebody younger than you that's watching you and emulating you. Like, a lot of people don't know that, they feel like, they're not necessarily nobody, but nobody to be watched. But you'd be surprised, like, the people that younger people look up to. Like, you may think that you're, just the average person, but there's somebody that's, like, looking up to you and wanting to be just like you. And so, like, I guess the message here is just think about your actions before you do them, and be accountable for your, for your life, for everything that you do. But yeah, y'all can watch the clip. It seriously saddened me, but yeah.